The Matric class of 2024 could be the first cohort not to receive their results through the traditional newspaper means. This will be the case if the Information Regulator is successful in its legal bid to interdict the Department of Basic Education from publishing the 2024 Matric results in newspapers. The Information Regulator says the department's intention to release Matric results in newspapers doesn't comply with the Protection of Personal Information Act. It argues that publishing the results will be in breach of privacy laws.
During the assessment, we came to the conclusion that their processing doesn't comply, particularly with Section 11 of POPIA, which provides that anyone who processes personal information can do so without obtaining consent. If they consent of the data subject, if they can prove that processing protects the legitimate interest of the data subject, in this particular case, the learners, or processing pursues the legitimate interest of the responsible party, in this case being the Department of Basic Education, or that processing is in compliance with an obligation in law.
However, the department insists that current format of releasing Matric results in newspapers does not violate the privacy of learners, as no identifiable information is published, and that it has obtained the consent of candidates who sat for the exams. The department says its action is in line with the 2022 court order.
A judge from the Pretoria High Court made a ruling that the department must release the results in the current form, which means using exam numbers. Let me maybe go back. In 2014, the department took a decision on its own to stop using the names of matriculants in the newspapers when releasing results. A decision was taken to use only exam numbers, and we have stuck with that arrangement since then up until today, and there were no issues regarding that.
Civic Group AfriForum is threatening legal actions against the Information Regulator. It says the publishing of Matric results on public platforms serves the public interest.
If only the examination numbers of the learners are used, that is sufficient protection for their privacy. We also had a similar case in 2022 where a court order was issued that ordered the Department of Basic Education to publish the matriculation results on public media platforms. And because the court already ruled in our favor once, we feel that it is important to continue with this case and to get clarity about the future of matriculation result releases.
An education activist has also weighed in on the matter.
We have an opportunity as South Africans to get guidance from the courts whether the right to privacy supersedes public interest. Because in this case, the department is arguing, of course, that they will be using the learners' exam numbers. And in terms of the Protection of Personal Information Act, exam numbers are also part and parcel of personal information.
The Information Regulator says it will await the outcome of the court case before commenting further on the matter. Nonhlanhla Ntshingila for SABC News, Pretoria.